obviously, you're a free agent. Do you know what your future holds? Do you think you'll be returning here?
There's no telling. I know that probably better than anybody, this is a business. And, when you don't win here, changes are made. With that said, I would like to return, but, I have to sit down with my family and my agent and, kind of see what the cards hold. But, I'm not really thinking about that right now. I'm just going to relax and hang out with my family.
Once you get to that process, what are you weighing?
I don't know. The last few teams I've went to, it was in search of a ring, and it have fallen short. So, and I've always turned down a significant amount of money to do that. So, that's something that we'll have to sit down and see.
Matt, how were you physically at the end of the year? I mean, I know you had that ankle sprain towards the end of the regular season. Did that get right?
No. I had before what I tell you now is not going to be used as an excuse by any means because I'm not like that. But just the ankle that didn't heal, and then I did something to my neck where I had to take some shots to even move my neck, and it's just still sore. But the way I look at it is, you're hard pressed to find anybody at this point in the season that's healthy. So you can never use that.
Is that frustrating though? I mean, I know that's what you
Very.
here to be contributing.
Very frustrating, especially, because I felt I was in a pretty good rhythm at the end of the season. When Kobe missed those games, I felt that time I was at a good rhythm, a little bit before that as well, and was really excited about the playoffs. And, to sprain my ankle and then have the injury to my neck, going into the playoffs, basically days before the playoffs, it was frustrating.
How's your neck injury happen?
I was laying down on the floor icing my ankle, and I was about to get up, and one of my sons jumped on me and just did something. So, like I said, no excuses, but I was a little beat up.
Is that the kid going to state school now?
That was right before we left to Denver, or right before Denver came here, right before the first game.
Matt, you talked about chasing the ring, and obviously everybody wants one. It's money you're never going to get back, no matter how much you make in your following years. When you look back now, do you regret it?
No, not at all. It's always been a dream of mine. Like when I came here, I told I was a Laker fan growing up. So an opportunity to come here. Anything less of free, I wouldn't have came for free. But it wouldn't have took much to get me here because it's been a dream of mine, and the talent and the history they have here has been great for me, and something I want to be a part of.
Still?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you talked about frustration just with the injury, but just the fact that it happened 2 seasons in a row, coming after 2 regular seasons where it looked like you provided consistent energy on the bench. How are you processing that?
It's hard. I think last year was not as hard for the simple fact that it was a knee injury, and I just really couldn't do anything with it. This year was different because you want to think, it's only an ankle. You can play through it. And then the next situation happened. It was just like, not again. Not again. I struggled definitely in the first round in Denver, and and then in the second round, coach has to go with what's working, and obviously I wasn't working, so I really didn't get a chance to play in the second round. So it was hard, but I still try to stay involved and support the team, and be in the huddles and talking and giving advice to who's playing, and just wishing I was out there really.
Not playing in the last game, is that something you understood the circumstances?
The game is, it's all about the team winning. Would I like to be out there? Absolutely. I would like to play, period, in the second round, really. But at this point in the season, you really have to go with as a staff, what they feel is working. And, so that's why they made the decisions they made.
Did Mitch and Mike express any thoughts on your future with this?
We talked about a lot of things, but Mitch said they still, has to meet with ownership and kind of see where they're at. Mitch and I talked, and, he showed me who's free agents and, what was going on and what I thought about it, certain things, and, that was kind of it.
Now, Now, the season's over, but just as far as your injuries are concerned, like how much more rehab do you have to do?
It's not rehab. I just think it's just rest. You know, it's not rehab. It's nothing that's gonna, you know, if I don't rehab, I'll be hurting myself. No, it's just, you know, just rest. But like I said, at this point, after you know, a season in the playoffs, you know, I think everyone just needs rest. So it's nothing that I'll need to rehab.